So far in this series, I've presented a variety of detailed concepts, and we've spent time and effort discussing content research, planning, and production. You may be wondering, is it all worth it? If you look at recent stats, yes it is. In 2018, 57% of interviewed B2C marketers stated that they expected to boost their content marketing budget in 2019. Individuals who use blogging as a marketing tool are 13 times more likely to get a positive ROI. 72% of companies attribute their success to keeping tabs on their content marketing ROI. These stats are great, but how are they generated? Most likely through a poll of marketers who gave their best guess, or who simply took the cost of labor involved in producing all of their content and compared it against their total revenue. These aren't bad ways of calculating content marketing ROI, but they're far from specific. How would you go about calculating a direct ROI for each piece of content? It's not easy, but it is doable. Basically, you would need to do three things: calculate the cost of each piece of content, track the performance of each piece of content, then determine the income impact of each piece of content. You'll notice that I said each piece of content a lot, and that was on purpose. There is no way to calculate your return without tracking each piece, period. The expenses that are associated with calculating cost include the type of content created, the hourly rate of sourcing, collecting, optimizing, and distributing content, and the hours necessary per type of content based on those activities. Tracking performance is fairly easy. You just need to track the page views for articles, views for videos, and downloads for podcasts. Finally, the hardest part, which is determining the income impact of each piece of content. To do this, you'll need to incorporate specific ads into each piece, directing to a single desired result. That result could be the purchase of a specific product, subscription to a specific lead magnet or newsletter, or some other trackable conversion to a singular action. The important part is that you have to have a one-to-one relationship between each piece of content and each offer. This is the only way to get a real ROI for content. Once you have all of this information, you can start to associate traffic to a piece of content with the income generated from a specific product. If you sold $10,000 in widgets through your e-commerce store and you know that income was generated through 100,000 page views, that means you needed 10 page views per dollar of income. If you know that a piece of content sent 20,000 views to that page, you can calculate the revenue from that piece of content to be $2,000. Now, let's say that the piece of content costs $200 to make. Your ROI, being the net income divided by the cost of investment times 100, equals 1,000% return on investment for your content. This might sound like a lot of work, and it is. Even so, you spend tons of time evaluating the impact of your paid media, your social media following, and your email marketing, so why not your content? In Digital Marketer's Content Certification, we provide you with the nuts and bolts of calculating content ROI with an easy-to-use spreadsheet. We also cover all elements you've heard in this video series in detail. Head over to digitalmarketer.com/certifications right now to learn more about the content certification and other programs, or watch this whole video series if you haven't already. Either way, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Thanks for watching.